Malaysia.
Malaysia. Okay. Okay. So Malaysia, yesterday I did an interview with
Mm-hmm.
Kenn. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know you. I don't know your business. I don't know nothing about you. I only interview people. That's what I do. Okay.
But
I didn't.
they kept asking you to add me yesterday. You could have got me up there while you had him
But
up
let
there
me.
lying on your
No, no, no.
platform. You
Let me
could have added me so
hold
I
on.
could clear
Let
my
me.
name.
Okay. Well,
You
let me
could have
say
added
this.
me yesterday so
Hold
I
on.
could
Let
clear
me
my
say this.
name.
Let me say this. He stated that if I added anybody during the interview, he would walk off the interview. Okay. And out of respect, because I was interviewing him, I wasn't going to do that. Okay. And let me say another thing. When I'm interviewing anybody, just like I'm talking to you, if you tell me, Kenny, don't add him, don't add, out of
You can
respect to
add him.
you,
You can add him. You
no,
can
no,
add
no,
him. I'm
no.
telling
I'm
you
just
now.
saying. No, but
So
I'm
if
just
you can
telling
send
you.
for him, since
No,
you talked to him yesterday, if you can
this is
send for
what
him, get him
this
on
is
the
what
line
I'm
with me.
saying.
Kenny, with
This
all
is what
due
I'm saying.
respect, with no.
I'm telling you
I
how
listened to you
I
all
operate
yesterday.
when
I
I do
listened to you
interviews.
last night. I listened to you last night.
Okay.
I listened to
And
you last
so
night,
I'm
and I
telling you
listened to
how
all
I
the
do
lies put out
interviews.
on my name. So
Well,
I'm
what
here. So
lies did
if you
I tell?
can
Hold
you
on.
send for
Hold
him?
on.
Can you send for
I'm
him?
sure they
Send
let me
for him.
know
Put
what
him in
lies.
the live
But
now.
what I'm
Get him here
asking
now.
you, but what I'm
Can you get
asking
him
you
here?
is, this is
Can
what
you
I'm
get him
asking you.
here?
What
Can
did
you get him
I
here?
can't promise you he can come here.
Hey, reach out to him like you did.
I don't control that. No, I didn't reach out to him the first time. He reached out to me. He was in my town. So let me get that straight. I don't know you. I don't have nothing against you, but we can agree to disagree. Now, what lies did I tell on you? Because I asked
Kenny,
questions.
this
Now you
ain't.
asking me
I'm
questions.
not mad at you. I'm
Oh,
not
I
mad at you.
just want to
I'm
make sure
mad
because
that your
I didn't
platform.
tell no lies.
Yes,
I
I'm mad that your
understand. I
platform.
understand that it went down on my platform. I
Yes,
cannot help what
yes,
he
that's
said.
what it is.
That's why I'm
That's what it
asking
is.
you what really happened because I don't know. He said you dropped him off. He said you was his manager. Hell, how do I know? And if it
Exactly. That's
was,
why I was telling you
was
yesterday
you
to.
his manager?
That's a lie, though, Kenny. That's why I was
Did
asking
y'all
you
have
to
a
add me on the
contract?
line. I'm not even reading the comments. I'm not even gonna lie. Whatever y'all saying,
I
I'm
can
not
turn the
seeing. But Kenny,
comments off. If you want me to turn
nah,
the
you don't
comments
have.
off, I can
Let
turn
them
them
say
off.
what they want to say because I
Okay.
want them to be able to ask me. I want them to
Y'all
be able to ask me everything that
tag
he lied
Ken.
about.
Y'all hold on. Y'all tag Ken. No Barbie. Tag him in here because he stated to me that if I added anybody, he didn't just say you, but he said if I added anybody to the live, he would cut the interview off.
But Ken,
And so,
but Kenny, I'm okay with you adding him because I don't have no reason to lie on somebody
well,
like
if
Ken.
you say it's okay, I'll add him. If he come in here, I'll add him.
Okay, okay.
But
Well, I could.
I just want to know what happened. How did he get dropped off?
Wait
How
a
did he
minute.
get stranded?
Okay,
I
I
just
can
want
tell
to
you
know
that.
what
I can tell you
happened.
that. I can tell you that, Kenny. But could you try to see? Could you get him on here first? Because I would
Because,
love, I would
trust
love
me.
to have the conversation while he is here, so he don't say that I'm lying on him. So we could
Let me
debunk all the lies right
let
then
me
and there.
tell you something. It's so many blogs in here right now. He gonna get everything we're saying. You ain't gotta worry about that. But while we've been talking, I've reached out and asked him could he come to the live, and he hadn't responded to my message. But I just want to know: did you all have a contract?
No, no, it was
Okay.
not a. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Were you his manager?
Never. Now, Kenny.
Okay.
Now, Kenny. I am gonna say this
Go
because
ahead.
I've been trying to clear up stuff, but I can't. I can't.
No, go
I
ahead, baby.
okay. So the contract stuff came about when Ken asked me, since your life is put together, could you manage me? Because I see us going further and you know that you're more stable, that you could help me. So
Mhm.
we talked about the contract. We even, like the conversation about the contract, it was a conversation. But then once I started going back to some of his videos and watching his videos, I just told him verbally, I said, you know what? I don't want to do no contract. I don't even want to manage nobody right
Mm.
now because I got so much going on in my life. I got 2 jobs. I got a business. So when Ken came with all those lies about me, like all that stuff is a lie.
What?
We talked about
What?
managing, but he never came to my house and thinking that he had bookings. That's a lie. He never
What?
thought that. I'm here.
Hold on, wait a minute. So you mean you didn't have? He said you had about 3 or 4 bookings
Never,
lined up for him.
never Ken. That's on my kids. I went lying. No, I'm not that type of person. That's why I said, if y'all got tea
Oh
like
my
y'all got tea on Ken, go
Lord.
into my life and see. Like it's nothing.
So
Everything is
let me
so black and white with me. That's a
so let
lie.
me ask you this: did you fly him to Tennessee to help him, or because I'm kind of lost? I
Okay.
just don't understand what. Could you kind of go back and
Yeah.
tell me how did he
For
get
sure,
down
I can go
here?
back.
Mhm.
Okay. When Ken came here, first of all, he had been calling my phone the whole time when he was with them girls. Like I tell them, I don't watch Ken every day. I'm not sitting around every day watching his life. But
Mhm.
me and him basically talk on the back end more so. Only blog channel that I've been following was Down in the Valley, which is how I found him. Is from Down in the
Mhm.
Valley. Even though
Big
I
ups to
told y'all that
Down
me and
in the
Tommy used
Valley.
to talk.
I like
Yes,
Down in the Valley.
I fuck with Down in the Valley. She the one who got me here to the live. I didn't even know what was going on. Or my name was mentioned. Down in the Valley tagged me in this. So I ain't know nothing about this. I'm over here kicking it with my kids because I got work tomorrow. And on Sundays, this is what I do. So this is what I do on the weekend. So that's why I've been having time too. I haven't had time to go live when they wanted me to go live Friday about when the shit first popped off because I got shit to do. I got kids.
Mm.
Okay. All right, let me take you back. Now, when Ken first came over here to my house, we had
Mm-hmm.
talked, and Ken just kept complaining about the girls that who house he was in. He kept
Mm-hmm.
calling me, complaining, crying, saying that they mistreating him. They didn't have no food there for him to eat. He really didn't have no help up there. So he had that conversation prolonged for so long before I just texted him and said it was like he said something, and I said you want to come here, and he was like the last time I asked you can I come there, your husband said no, and I said let me
Mm.
talk to him. So me and my husband came up with a mutual agreement. I ain't even through dropping all my videos, Kenny. I got
Mm-hmm.
more videos to drop because I had to go back and edit things because I got cameras in my house, so I'm not gonna let Ken lie on my name because it was
Mm.
never a time where Ken look. Let me tell you how crazy it is. He said that my husband want him. If Ken come in my living room and sit down, my husband get up and leave. Like my husband never wanted. Yes, that's
Wow.
how bad it was. So for him to say that we want to have sex with him, he know that was a lie. My husband didn't even want to be around him. And then, okay, back to the part where you said, wait a minute, ask me what you asking
How?
me before I can start telling my story.
No, no,
It's so
no,
much to
no. You
tell,
good? Cause
literally.
I'm kind of at a shock right now. So it was never a
Never.
conversation to clear up this about him having sex with you and your husband, a threesome
Never.
or whatever.
Never.
Wow.
Ken, when you see Ken in person, is nothing appealing. And then I want to clear up that when they said, oh, maybe she thought that it was gonna be sex, and then when they got to see him, that he was looking raggedy or whatever the hell. We never had that conversation. My husband,
Mm.
listen, Ken, I've been knowing Ken since 2023. My husband always been disgusted with him. Always asked me, why do you still talk to him? It's always been that. Ken tried to come to my house at the time when Ebony and dang, what's her face? I can't even think of the other girl who tried to jump on him. Who tried to jump on him? They pulled up at the hotel when he was saying, "Abby, Abby." You remember
Mm-hmm.
that?
Mm-hmm.
At that
Mm-hmm.
time, Ken was asking, could he come to my house then? And I told him no. But I said, I will send you $100 to go get you a hotel, and I would get on the live with you, and I would
That
tell your
is so
story.
sweet of you. That is
Yes,
so. You didn't have to do
I
that.
don't have to
That is
do none
so
of the stuff
sweet
that
of you.
and Kenny, that's what I'm saying. They blemishing my image, but I really don't care because half these people don't know me, and I don't know them. We might not never even see each other a day in our life again. Like I'm going about my life, so it don't really even matter. But the fact that I got on this man live and talked to his people and told his story, because this at the time when he said some guy. This wasn't even before Ebony known. This was Ebony known right before he got with Ebony known. He was staying with somebody who he claimed that he paid $500. If you know Ken, then you know what I'm talking about. He claimed that it
Mm.
was $500 that he gave to the person, and they took his rent money and they put him out, which it had to be a lie, because I asked him could I speak to the people that he was staying with to ask him why would y'all put him out if he gave y'all $500.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I sent him $100 that day. He went and sold that scooter. Abby bought him. That he went and sold that scooter, so he had enough money. And the next thing I know, he popped up with Ebony and the other girl. So he wanted to come to my house. Then my husband always said no. It was never nothing sexual. We never looked at Ken in that way. I'm not that type of person at all to even look at him. And then when he gonna come and say, I don't know what a swinger is. How the fuck you don't know what a swinger is? And you a fucking trans and you fucking people all type of ways you can fuck them. You done laid up with someone, any type of person. You probably know all type of sexual things that I probably don't even fucking know about. Just being for real.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you
Mm-hmm.
come and tell that lie? Like he lied because he knew that I would come to the internet before him. But you know something, Kenny? That's why I told him. I
Mm-hmm.
got the message in my phone. I told Ken when I dropped Ken off, I seen K Dog TV going live. I texted him. I said, I see you on that live shit. So you better pipe down
Mm.
because I keep recordings and evidence of everything. I got cameras in my house. They gonna catch your ass doing everything. And then if I start posting your receipts, you gonna be embarrassed as fuck. So end your live right
Mm-hmm.
now. So I waited. I went on YouTube and I said, Ken, I made the video. Ken, look, all this shit you sent by me, you better pipe down because I come with receipts. I'm not gonna lie on you not one time. I don't gain or lose anything for lying on Ken. So when he said
Mm-hmm.
exactly, so when he did that, I told him to stop his live. So he like, he said some shit. I still got the screenshot. I don't even remember what the fuck he said. But long story short, none of this stuff would have came to live. None of this stuff would have happened if Kenn would have never went live about me. And then I didn't even know that he was lying and said that the rape shit. I thought he was just gonna say, "Oh, her husband tried to whoop my ass and we threw his shit out the car and all that." That's what I was expecting him to come to the live to say. But as soon as I make it to the house or on my way to the house, they started texting me and said, "Kenn said you and your husband tried to rape him." I'm like, what?
Well, let me say this.
Go
You know,
ahead.
what he said was that you came to him
Mm-mm.
about having a threesome with you, him. He didn't say rape. He just was like, y'all came to him basically, wanting him to do something with, like swingers. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, okay, but I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
say this, and they call you Lele,
They call me Lasia. Lasia.
Lasia. Okay,
Yes.
Lasia
My
or
name is
Lasia.
Malaysia, but everybody call me Lasia.
Okay, well,
Yes.
Lasia, let me say this. I can hear it in your voice, and I can tell that you have no reason to lie to us.
At
You know what I
all. I
mean?
don't. I don't
And
gain
it
anything
seems
from that.
like, what you did from him was from a humble place. You tried to help
I
somebody.
did. I did.
And that's what I do. I try to help anybody. I don't be knowing the situation or whatever. So I want to personally apologize to you if you felt some type of way
I,
about,
I did. I
because
did.
I didn't know. I kind of jumped in. They contacted me, was like, he's stranded. Somebody left him stranded, a manager. I didn't know anything. I went damn near broke just to make sure he was straight yesterday. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because that's the hard that I got. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't really know the details. And so when he was in my car telling me all this stuff, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, are you serious? So I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know, any of this, So how long
Mm-hmm.
did he stay at your house?
Okay, so I went back and did my little research on that yesterday too. I bought Ken's ticket on Monday night, so he got to my house at 2 on Tuesday. Okay, let me tell you how I played out even from the start. I got his ticket. He got here at 8 o'clock in the morning, but because I dropped my kids off at daycare, get my son ready for school, on what he got here on Tuesday. I was off on Tuesday. I worked Monday. I was off on Tuesday. I got up like a regular day, got my kids ready, and Kenn told me I'm at the bus station, but I said okay, but I gotta go get my driver license. I lost my driver license, so I had to go get another copy of my driver license. So I told him, you just wait at the bus station. I asked him, I said, if you hungry, I will buy you something to eat. Find somewhere around you, and I'll get you something to eat until I get there. And I, apologize to him that it was gonna be long. So Kenn
Mm,
sat at the bus station for about 3 hours before I made it to him. And we got in the car, and then we ended up going to the casino. Then I gave him money at the casino so he could play. We brought our bags there. I walked him through the house and told him, this is where you're going to be at. And he got it. We ended up leaving, going to the casino. I stayed down there for a while. We came back when it was time to drop my kids off. Kenn was never under the impression that he was coming here for gigs. Like I said, yes.
wow.
And then on top of that, I got Kenn an interview at my job. This ain't even no interview. Like, I'm so close and locked in with the people at my job. Kenn had a job paying
Oh my
$17 an
God.
hour. Like, if I'm trying to make you do gigs and shit, first of all, I don't have time. I got 2 jobs. I run a business. I have 4 kids. I got a husband. I got family that I'm locked in with. Like, it's so much stuff. I'm the Kenny lady. It's so much stuff that I'm doing
Wow. Girl,
that
get your money.
I'm going
Get your
to
mother,
get it. I'm going
girl.
to
Get
get it.
your
I'm going
money,
to get it.
honey.
I'm going to get it.
Oh
So
my
then when he
God.
come and try to say certain shit about me, it don't even line up with my character. So when I'm listening to the people who I know and they watching this shit, like, it's like really comical in a way that he would even come for me like that, because I never gave Kenn the impression to even think that he could lie on me like that. Like, I never did that. I've been nothing but genuine to Kenn. It was all out of everything I did with him for him was genuine. Like, I have no
Mm-hmm.
reason to not do it for it to be genuine. Okay, I want to go back to your interview.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, so Kenn said that we said, okay, first of all, he let that lady lead the way. So when y'all asked him how we approached him, she said, oh, what they said is you think some shit, and Kenn was like,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy how you say that, because that's exactly what they say. Why you couldn't say your own shit? If you said we came on to you, why you had to let somebody else tell your story? And you let them lead the way and you
Mm-hmm.
follow the story trying to make you sound believable. Why you didn't walk us through how you said me and my husband came on to you? Like, why you didn't walk it through? If it's your truth, tell it, baby. Tell it. Because I'm going to tell
Mm-hmm.
mine. Tell your
Mm-hmm.
truth. If it's true, this shit should roll off your tongue like it's nothing if it's not a lie.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have to
Exactly.
stumble around the truth, look all around, put your glasses on so a motherfucker can't see your eyes lying, You know you lying. You
Mm.
know that you told a lie. I was never gonna come to the internet about you, bruh. You came to the internet about me and my husband and you lied, bruh. So I'm on your ass, bruh.
Mm.
That's how the fuck it is, bruh. And he's lucky that we didn't catch his ass in Memphis. Cause we
Mm.
came back after we found out he was waiting at the bus station. We pulled back around
Oh
after I
Lord.
ended up going off live. After we coming off live, Ken was nowhere in fucking sight. So if you
Mm.
so tough, like I got the video on my phone now. And hold on, let me go back to this right here. Ken came to my house on Tuesday. Thursday, him and my husband got into it when he was on
Mm.
live. I got that video. I'm about to post it on my TikTok because I'm going to keep on posting my receipts every time a bitch still allow me to keep my name out your mouth because I was not going to come to the internet about you. So
Mm.
Thursday, the nigga was on live. He yapping off with his mama. First, and then he want to say all this shit about me. Hold on, you in my son's room at the time of the live. You in my son's room talking about you live streaming on his game playing Fortnite and shit. You in my
What?
son, yes, on my son silk sheets. Man, nigga, man, Ken ain't. That
Let me
shit is so fucking
let me
crazy.
let me ask you
He
something.
asked me.
So I guess he was there a couple days, right?
He was here from Tuesday until Friday.
Okay.
Yes.
How many baths, if you could say, he
None.
said?
My on my
Whoa,
kids. On my
whoa.
kids. Now hold on, I ain't even finna lie to you. He did ask me for a towel and a bath towel and some other shit.
How many did you hear? How many times
None.
did you
He
hear?
didn't take
Okay,
none. I'm telling you,
okay.
like this, like he didn't take not one bath. All my kids, I would not allow him. Man, this on my dead grandma. I promise to God, I wouldn't allow Ken. When my
So yeah.
Ken walked out the room on Friday morning. This when all the shit was popping off. It popped off Thursday, but me and Ken got in the car. Now this the same shit I'm saying on my last live when I talk this shit. That's how you know I ain't got no reason to lie for people with comments. Since I see a lot of people in the comments trying to come for me. This the same shit I said. They got into it on Thursday. Ken
Mm-hmm.
came, ran to my car because my husband about to, off his ass, about to get the fuck on his ass. He was
Oh.
so fucking scared. He came to my car. So we ended up driving around for hours. I called resource places for to get Ken somewhere for the state. That's when he started telling me how the expedition, I mean, whatever the fuck the kind of car is.
Mm-hmm.
He's scared to go link up with a trick because all this shit right here. So he had already, that's what we was talking about in the meantime. When Ken came out that room on Friday morning after he came back, my husband was like, oh my fucking God. When Ken opened the door, you could smell the stench
Oh.
coming from him. My
Oh.
husband was like, I posted the
Oh
video,
my.
like
lo-
live video, like so because a nigga try to come and say a motherfucker gotta allow him. This ain't nothing I recorded on my phone either. Since they say, oh, she got her phone now, she been recording, she been plotting on him. Why would I need to plot on Ken? I know the type of person he is, not from what I watch, but from what I heard for myself when he get on the phone. Man, lady house nasty. She squatting in their house. Man, talking about the dude, talking about Rashid. You know, everybody that done helped
Mm.
him. And then like I don't know these people. I don't know these people. So only thing I'm looking at is damn, they might do be trying to get clout off Ken because lady runs to the blogs every time she get a chance. Rashid, every time he
Mm.
posts a live, here he go tagging Ken name. So it leads me to believe that damn these folks still trying to clout chase off him. But now I
Mm.
see you go to the internet about folks and they don't got no choice but to clear up their name. So now everybody trying to say everybody clout chase. What I need to clout chase
So
already at 10,000
so
followers before this? I'm monetized already. I
it
don't get
seems
it.
so it seems like that a good situation went bad. And
It
I asked him
did.
yesterday.
Ken would
I
have been on his feet, Kenny. I would have got Ken
mm,
on
mm,
his
mm.
feet. All he had to do was do what I was telling him to do. Stay the fuck off live. And I told him, I said, I don't care about you going live. Because first he lied to me like he was making money. Till I got he lied to me like he was making money off YouTube.
Mm,
Until
mm,
I started watching it. I said, hold on, you not monetized on YouTube. And then he started asking me, how do I get monetized on YouTube and shit? And I'm trying to tell him I'm not monetized on YouTube because I don't use that
well,
platform on
let
TikTok.
me say this,
Say
not
it.
to
I'm
cut you off.
listening.
I know you're not lying about that because he also asked me how can he get monetized on YouTube because
He,
he was not.
yeah.
So I know
I ain't
that's
finna allow
factual
them,
there.
man.
I asked him about the manager thing, and what he said to me was, you were supposed to be contacting, or you had called Shamar's manager K to see some
Did he show you some
advice on
proof of
show.
that, Kenny? Did he show
No,
you
he
any proof?
no,
Did he
he
show?
didn't show. That's why I'm asking you. He didn't show me, but he said that that I guess that was some of the plans or what have
Okay, okay, because we can easily like debunk that if we just go to K and say, K, have you talked to me about Ken? Do you know Ken? Like it's so many
you.
black and white lies that's easy to be cleared up. Like It's so easy to clear this shit up. Just
So let me
call.
let me
Somebody
let
clear
me
on the line.
let
Somebody
me
tap
ask
on
you
the
this.
line. We can tap on
So
the line so we can get her here, Kim.
what?
I want to clear
Let,
all this shit up
well,
because
no, if
you
you
trying to,
tell me, I'm going by what you say, and I
yeah,
truly let me tell
God,
you something. I believe you. I don't think that you have no reason
at
to
all,
come
Kim.
on live in front of all these
Mm-mm.
people and stuff and lie.
Mm-mm.
You know, so
I don't.
I believe you. What I want to say is, was you gonna be his manager? Was you like? Because it seemed like me, you just was a friend, and
That's
you were
it.
gonna help this guy out, and it
Yes.
went left. You know,
Right.
because if you said you didn't promise to book him no shows, there was no contracts involved.
Well, we talk.
You
Okay, go
didn't
ahead.
come
Go
on to
ahead.
him with you and your husband. It seemed like Ken is made up a whole lot of lies.
Hold on. I can clear up a lot of that stuff because I'm gonna tell the truth. Like me and Ken, when we talked about the manager stuff, I'm gonna tell you everything we talked about. Even like, because I had to go back and look at some of my text messages. I remember us talking about the manager stuff, and
Mm,
we weren't even taking it serious, really. Like, Ken just really tried to shit on the people around him to make them think he had something going on. Me being a friend, and I know he in a fucked up situation, and he claiming they mistreat him. I'm really like kind of on his side on the shady shit.
mm,
So I go to like look up certain stuff what he can do, and it wasn't no booking like going somewhere and stuff. It's like open mic stuff. Like
mm,
I asked him about would he be comfortable doing YouTube interviews and stuff like that right there. Like,
mm.
yeah, so that's the only
So you
thing.
was
But
basically
and
trying to come in and help him out, you know.
any type of way I could help that boy out to
And
see
then
him,
to know
show
that
a
you had a
motherfucker that
job
everything they
lined
say
up for
about him
him.
is a lie.
Yeah, and
That's
then
it. But it ain't. They ain't
but
lie.
to know that you had a job lined up for him, first of all, let me just say this. It takes a lot out of a person to allow somebody to come and stay with them, period. Let me just say that.
This
Because my
about to be a
cousin,
year.
and I can say this, my cousin JT, he comes and stay with me, periodically. So I know how it is when you kind of taking somebody in, and trying to help them. It's almost like you become part of their life, they become part of your life. But I don't think that the way Ken handled this situation was the honest way or the right way, because you don't have to make up lies on
At
people,
all.
because that's what makes people hate
At
you.
all. He
And
could have went. He could have
I,
got out. He could have got out the car at the bus station. Like, look, and I'm gonna say this again. I gotta bring this part up too because
mm,
they like, why your husband throw his stuff out? Why y'all didn't throw it out in his face? Okay, I had to be at my orientation for my second job at 1 p.m. Ken was leaving my house. It was like 11 something. He was packing his stuff at 11 something. So let me tell you how he was trying to, stall around because he thought somebody was going to change his mind because Thursday night they got into it and he still ended up staying on Friday. But the trolls kept
mm,
on calling. He prolonged from 11 something all the way up until 1 p.m. So I ended up missing my orientation. My orientation went until 2:30 Friday. That's why I couldn't get on live when he was doing all that yet because I had shit to do. So when he got out of my car, he prolonged. He stood in my back seat with the door open. He wouldn't even move. I'm steady saying, Ken, go ahead, go take your stuff in, baby. I gotta go to my orientation. Go and take your stuff in.
mm.
He didn't even want to move away from my car. Like, move away from my car. Get away from my car so I can go handle my business. I
Wow.
understand you don't got shit going on, but you ain't finna stop what the fuck I got going on. You go live
Exactly.
your life. Get away from my car. And then look, Kenny, we're crazy. Ken busted. This how the nigga would talk. He'll talk his way out of some shit so fucking bad. I told him, I said, I got your bus ticket. I'ma send it to you. Whole time I'm trying to play it out to see like what he on. So I got the
Mm-hmm.
bus ticket, right? I got the bus ticket. I said I ain't gonna send it to him because I knew that if I would have gave him the ticket, he still gonna go talk shit about me once he made it to the bus station. So I held on to the ticket. I
Mm.
thank God that I did it. So I said, go ahead and go in there. I said, I'm gonna send you the ticket. I promise to God, when Ken held on and I got away from my car, as soon as he walked them first little bags in there, I pulled up and my husband just threw the shit out and we left. Ken had already started getting on live by that time. You already started getting on live by the time we even pulled out the away from the Greyhound. So like,
Mm.
nigga, you was already planning on being shady towards me. That was
Feel me?
always your plan because you was mad you had to leave. Like I told him, I said, I don't care about you being live here. I don't care. What I
Mm.
care about, I don't even care that they knew like where he was. But when they start pinning him to Horn Lake and because that's what I mean, I don't care because ain't nobody gonna fuck with me at all or my husband at all. When they start calling my in-laws live in Tunica. Kenny, you know what Tunica is, because Big Red,
Mm.
Keisha,
Mm-hmm.
I know Keisha Jackson, who you fuck with. I know
God,
her.
that's my
Yes,
God. That
she done been
is
my
my
husband
dog.
Bell's bondsman
Do
before.
you
She
hear
done
me?
is
That's my baby
Big Red. I
girl.
know her. I know
my
that's my dog, so she
God.
cool. So that's what I'm telling you.
Shut
When
your mouth.
I know everybody from Tunica. That's my hometown. I'm
Oh
known. I
my
cook plays
God.
down there.
That's
That's what
my
I'm telling you.
girl.
That's my dog too.
Yeah.
She cool. That bitch always been about her money. That's
You
how
better
much I'm gonna give a
know.
bitch they prop.
You better know
Mm-hmm.
it.
Always been about her money. So anyway,
Always.
he called all the way down there from they called his troll started calling my in-laws who stay down there with Big Red State. So that's when the shit popped off on Friday morning. When they start calling and talking about they called my in-law phone. Like, first of all, I don't talk to my in-law like that. So they putting folks in the building that I don't even talk to like that, making it seem like my house is going through shit. And the whole time we just got a peaceful life. We be chilling. Like, it don't be shit going on for here. So when they start calling them, had I told Kenn before he got here, and I told him Thursday night, if that shit play out like that right there, you're gonna have to leave. So my problem is, my thing is, why would you turn something to nothing when you knew that if they start doing it, you was gonna have to leave? All you had to do was not get on live, period. But your life revolve around live. Your life revolved around live. That's why you did the shit that you did. Like, that's why you was mad, because you thought I wasn't gonna stand on business about you had to leave if that shit popped off. That's what happened.
And see,
Okay,
that just goes to show you that people, and I gotta say this. When I met I didn't have no issue with him. Still don't have an issue with him. I think he's a genuine person, but anytime somebody can lie to you with a straight face, that's dangerous.
that's dangerous.
I'm just being honest. And I don't have nothing against him. That's still my girl. That's really what it is. But to tell lies like that on people, those are just, come on now.
Look how
God,
big
the
of a
fact
lie that is.
that you
Imagine if I
took this
was
man
some
in
big
your
CEO
house.
or something. And what if I was some big CEO or something? You come in, put that shit out on my name, and it go viral. But ain't nobody really checking for you for real. But if that shit would have went viral, it would have fucked up everything I had going on. Look, I just want to tell the comments. I ain't read y'all comments, but I want to say this right here. Yes, y'all did warn me. Yes, the fuck y'all did. A bitch can take accountability for that shit. Y'all told me what the fuck it was gonna be like. At the same time, I don't watch Kenn all day, so of course I'm being a friend to Kenn, talking to him on the back end. So I let my friend in. The whole time he had already been plotting on how he was gonna try to use me and all this shit right here. I have no problem with helping nobody, Kenn. I don't got no problem with helping nobody. I am a giver. I got a big
Yeah,
heart.
because they
For
said you
real.
have been helping
I
him
have.
prior to him
I
coming back in.
have. I
Lord,
have.
have
Anything
mercy.
that can't even for his birthdays when nobody come through. Look, when that nigga had that party when at the hotel when nobody come through for that shit, this nigga on my line, can you please order me a Walmart card for food? I don't got no food for this party.
What?
Man, okay.
Not a
This shit
Walmart
go back
card.
so fucking deep, nigga. Don't even allow my
Lord.
fucking name, because I really real. I regret my husband not beating the fuck out him. That's really what I fucking regret, because if I would have sent your ass to the bus station with 2 black eyes, I would have felt a little better about what's going on. But the fact
Don't
that a
you
nigga
think
didn't
he
get a chance to
already
touch
enough
you,
kind of bruised up? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have
he
said that.
and on top of that, he's so fucking he be getting on live smattering. I seen through this shit yesterday because I watched that nigga be depressed in my house. I watched him damn
So
near
you
crying.
seen him when he took the glasses off?
What? That's the only way he can. He knew he could be himself around me. I didn't start out when Kenn came to my house. It wasn't no recording. First day, second day either. This shit popped off on Thursday when I seen how Kenn act with my husband when we told him that it was time for him to go because you violated the rules. All you had to do, I didn't care about him going live. I cared that if his trolls came from the live and start pinning where he at and start doing the shit that they do, then that's when he was gonna have to leave. So you still chose to go live from there. Look, down in the valley, that was already clocking this shit, but down in the valley posted my TikTok, posted my TikTok stuff and Kenn live, and they playing the shit from that. Even though people was already dropping my names in the comments. You at Elijah's house? You with Elijah? Oh, he with his mom. Oh, the lady ain't even coming no more, so this must be where he at and shit. So I had told him, I had said, you see they saying that shit? This verbally now. I said, you see they saying that shit? I was like, you need to like pipe down on going live because they gonna find out you here. But after me and Kenn talked, and I texted him, I said, you know what? You can do you. If you want to go live, I ain't trying to stop you. I don't want you to be depressed here. Like, I don't want you to feel like you can't live
But
here.
you
You can
brought him
breathe
there
here.
to help
That's
him.
it. That's all.
You
That's
know?
all. I had no ill intention from Kenn. If I had ill intention, the moment that motherfucker walked out looking like how he looked when he got out there, when he came out the bus station to get in my car, I would have already been recording from then and there. Like it would have never made it to day 2 and day 3 and 4. And when I started recording him, because the shit went left Thursday when my husband was finna beat his ass. That's why I started recording, because I said, "Oh, this nigga, he put some truth to what these motherfuckers saying. Like it is hard to get that motherfucker up out of here. Oh, you do
Mm,
be on some shit like that right there. Like, these folks really ain't lying on your ass. So, no, I see. And again, I
mm,
say,
mm,
they
mm,
warned me. That's how they keep saying on my TikTok. We tried to tell you. Y'all did. And
mm.
you know something? I was looking out for Kenn as a friend. I promise you,